When I was 5 years old, I wanted a pair of corduroy breeches for my birthday. That was the only thing I wanted. And I begged and I pleaded for months before my birthday rolled around for a pair of corduroy breeches. Well, as luck would have it, when my birthday got there, I got this pair of corduroy breeches. I was so proud of them, I didn't know what to do. Oh my goodness, I wanted to wear them 24/7. And of course, loving my granny and my grandpa the way I did, first thing I wanted to do once I got them breeches on is I wanted to show them off. You know, I wanted to go to granny and grandpa's house and show off my new corduroy breeches. Well, mom and dad took me down to granny's house, and you know, they admired my new breeches and all that. And granny had a chicken coop with chickens and ducks and all kinds of poultry critters out there. And there's this one duck, big old white duck, and every time I got around that duck, I aggravated it to death. And I'd chase that duck and chase that duck until I caught it, until it just wore out and laid down and I could pick it up. Well, this day wasn't no different. I chased that duck all around the house and around the barn and around and around and around I went. You know how much energy a 5-year-old has. And I chased that duck until it finally just laid down. And I picked it up and I'm wagging this duck across the yard, so proud of myself I didn't know what to do. Sporting my new corduroy breeches. And about that time, that duck pooped all over me. All over my corduroy breeches. Oh, goodness gracious. And I grabbed that duck by the throat. And I can still hear Granny hollering at me, turn her loose, don't strangle the duck. And I did, I turned it loose. And I never chased that duck no more after that. I was so mad. Lord have mercy. But ever since, I don't know. Ducks are okay, but I've never been extremely fond of them. And it's probably because of that particular incident. And it's funny how you carry baggage all your life over something happens to you when you're a little kid. But I got reminded of that story recently because I got a friend that, and she watches these videos. She's gonna get a chuckle out of this one. She lives in a community, you know, that has a homeowners association and stuff where, you know, they mow the yard for you, but you're not allowed to have no fencing, and they limit what you can have in the way of pets, and you know, all such as that. Well, she got this duck egg, and I don't know really all the background on this, but she got this duck egg a while back, and she decided she's gonna see if she could hatch it, and she didn't really think it would hatch, but she put it under a light bulb and you know, heat source and a fertile egg. Well, you know, it's gonna hatch, and so this egg hatches out, and baby duck. And so she raised this thing inside her house, pen made up for it and everything, a little playpen deal, and you know, she lets it swim in the bathtub, and she's fond of this duck. She's got pictures of it sleeping on her chest, and you know, she's crazy over this duck, and I can't help it. I cannot help myself to aggravate her about that duck every opportunity I get. And I've told her to be sure and feed it up good. You know, Thanksgiving is coming, and I'd be happy to cook that duck up for you. And so, oh Lord, no, you can't cook this duck. I'm attached to it now. And and so me and her, we have a big laugh over her duck. And I even wrote her a little song about this duck. And I'm not much of a singing artist, but you know, I'll give it a shot because I know we're all friends here. Everybody enjoys hearing my stories, so I'll give this little song a try. And you know, you may comment on this video and say, please don't ever do that again. But here we go. I had a little duck and her name was Gail. She quacked every time I pulled her tail. Little ducky, little ducky. I put that duck in a roasting pan and served her up with candied yams. Little ducky, oh little ducky. Now her feathers are a pillow and her quack is gone, but I can still sing this song. Little ducky, oh little ducky. So, Linda, if you are listening to this video, I've sung the little song that I wrote for the duck, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed writing it.